Robert's British Cars. This is part nothing of nothing. But the other day, I got in my MG and I went to push the clutch down and it felt like a noodle. And I said, this clutch feels like a noodle. Needless to say, I looked under the car and saw a drop hanging from the clutch slave cylinder. And then I said to myself, I need to replace this slave cylinder. Then I started thinking, what do I do with the old one? I mean, yeah, I have a brand new one right here, but what am I going to do with the old one when I replace it? Throw it away? Landfill? Ew. So I decided that for a few mere pennies, I could purchase a kit to rebuild it. And that's what I decided to do. So here I am rebuilding the slave cylinder. This is a slave cylinder I just took off of a 74 MGB. It was leaking. Give you an idea of what's in here, etc., etc., etc. Yum. Let's clean this up and see what we can do. So, I got some old gasoline that I drained out of gas tanks some time ago, and I started cleaning up the outside, and I cleaned it up pretty good. Then, I took out the plunger and took out the old seal and the guts. There's a spring and a little piece of plastic, and it looks pretty darn yucky in there. So, more stinky gasoline. Clean it up a little bit more. Clean out the inside. This is the old push rod. It's all rusty. I'm going to give it a ride on the wire wheel. Look how nice it came out. I'm going to do the same thing with the slave cylinder. Give it a little grinding. Ooh, shiny again. And as you can see here, that was last replaced January 25th of 96. Then we're going to hone it out. We're going to put some fresh fluid in there, put our nice clean parts back in. There's our new seal. And everything is coated with brake fluid, so it should be pretty slippery. This is the plunger going back in. And of course, the bleeder going back on. Now we're going to put the little boot over the outside. And of course, the metal ring that holds the boot on. And there you have it, a nicely rebuilt cylinder. Oh, but wait, we forgot the rod. We'll lube that up and slide it in. This is ready to go back on the car. But first, I have to find, that's right, a new copper washer. Here it is installed, and here, with the help of my trusty assistant pushing down the clutch pedal, we are bleeding the air out of the system. It doesn't take much. It's a small system. Once it's bled, you can see you push the clutch pedal down and... So there you go. We rebuilt the slave cylinder. Let's review that cost again. The replacement slave cylinder from Taiwan is $20. The one that was on the car was a Lockheed. To replace that would have been $210.39. The clevis pin was $1.25. The little push rod would have been $4.20. A stainless steel hose, like this one, would have been $30.50. And the little copper washer, about $1.36. So, to replace all those components in your clutch would cost you $247.70, as opposed to the kit, which cost $6.83. This is why I went for the kit. $6.83, I keep my Lockheed slave cylinder, and I keep a piece of metal out of the landfill. And there you have it on this episode of Robert's British Cars. I hope you enjoyed the show. Stay tuned for more fun stuff. We'll see you later.